So, midway through Amphorius, I basically stopped playing Star Rail, right? I didn't really, play the game, didn't really pull for anything, didn't even save up, didn't do anything, right? And then Plan Arcadia came around, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna see what new characters are revealed. And lo and behold, there were a few designs I thought were okay, but there was one that stood out to me above every other one, and that was Nihilux, right? Like, she felt so unique, so different, like something that to be honest, it was a character that had a lot of traits. I was like, you know what, this is a very, very nice design. Some might even say that I thought that maybe Nihilux kind of fine. Who knows? But, you know, it's one of those things where I was like, okay, maybe, just maybe they're going to get me back in this game. And quite frankly, yeah, they did. I blitzed through Amphorius, I skipped everything, I saved up a bunch of pulls along the way. Then they dropped Himiko Nova, and I was like, okay, I might need to, because I quite like, I quite like Himiko, so I thought, okay, and then I ended up getting E2S1, so there's that. But I was like, okay, Pearl's been announced for 4.6, 4.5 is just 2 reskins of characters, maybe, just maybe, Nihilux is on the way, maybe now's the time to start saving up again. And you know, like, I was super looking forward to it. I was looking forward to seeing what the animations were going to be eventually and all of that, and seeing what Nihilux brought to the table in terms of, like, not just her design, not just her character, which I thought was really good throughout Plan Arcadia. She might not have done anything like super consequential, but, you know, she still played, I think, a fun role in the story. And I don't think every character needs to have main character energy, especially given what I'm going to talk about in a second. Because I grabbed Gilgamesh, I was like, okay, let me save up and slowly chip away at the pity I need to get to Saber. And then, whilst that's happening, I can also save up in the background for Nihilux, right? When you know, probably during 4.5 and then 4.6, I'll save up for Nihilux and go ahead and get her, because again, I thought her design was really good, and if I was going to get any character from Plan Arcadia that wasn't Himiko and wasn't Morton Axe Blade, which I tried going for but again lost, it would be Nihilux. But 4.5 happened. They've completely changed her design. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the design. If you don't want to see it, if you haven't played through 4.5 story, I don't know why you're watching this in the first place. I will probably put it at the beginning of the video. There's spoilers here. Just beware. But you know, if you don't want to see this, then it's fine. Thank you for tuning in. And hey, maybe once you've played through the story and you want to go ahead and watch this, feel free. But here's the design. And look, right, I know what a lot of people are going to say. It's a perfectly fine design, Byron. I don't know why you're upset. I'm upset because, yeah, you've summed it up as a perfectly fine design. From a character that I was genuinely sitting here and saying that from a design perspective is probably the closest to a 10 out of 10 that modern Star Rail has got. That's just me being completely honest. Like, we have gone from this, probably one of my favorite designs, like I said, in modern Star Rail. And, you know, spoiler alerts for the fact that I'm going to be going ahead near the end of the year and updating my list of top 25. We're going to be doing even more characters this time. The only reason why Nihilux isn't on that list is because she's technically not a playable character yet. It's a matter of time, absolutely, but she isn't a playable character. But if this isn't the design that we're getting, and we're instead getting this design as the playable Nihilux, then I suddenly don't even know if she makes it onto the list. And that upsets me, because again, the biggest thing with these gacha games, especially where I'm at, is like, I don't care about the end game and all of that, like at this point, especially with Star Rail. I just care about characters that I like. And Nihilux is one of those characters who I was like, I need to be like consciously in the back of my head saving up for her, because I want to get at least one copy of her, because you know, it'd be nice to have on the account. Because again, I think she has a really nice design. I've really just, I don't know, I really love her character and the story. Again, not super consequential, doesn't really add too much to the story from, you know, again, I played it through in about like 2 sittings, so, you know, maybe I've missed some subtle context, and maybe I've missed some things, but again, you give me all of this, basically present probably one of my favorite one of my favorite characters, not just design wise, but overall, in modern Star Rail, and you go, you want that design? You want this? No, you're getting this. And I think to me, this is one of those designs where it's like you have taken everything that made a character unique and you have now just made them feel like yet another Star Rail character. I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's like you could have made this design. If this design had this Nihilux's color scheme and kept the glasses because, for no reason in particular, then maybe, just maybe, we wouldn't be having this conversation, and maybe I'd be going, you know what, it's not the original design, it's not the really cool design that has like all of these cool motifs, like you got like the comic book motifs on the actual outfit as well. There's so much that's like really cool about this that just like captures you, and like I said, straight up fine as hell. But it's one of those things where it's like you have taken a really unique character and made her feel like just another character that people are just going to be like, oh yeah, Nihilux exists in when we get to like 5.5, 5.6, 5.7, right? Like when we are like a year out from now, people are just gonna go, oh yeah, that was cool, but like, do you remember our OG design? I'll be one of those people. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I want to like this design because I like Nihilux. I want to sit here and I want to say, regardless of which one they make playable, I'm going to be pulling for Nihilux. But I can't. And it sucks because, again, this is a character that I was actively saving up for. A character that was on my plan to go ahead and eventually pull for. And now I'm sat here going, I don't really want to now, and I'm still going to save up just in case the OG design is the playable design, absolutely. But if it isn't, then I'm going to go ahead and just like mad invest in probably like Saber, get Saber's light cone, and just have a great time overall. But again, it's just one of those things where it's like, god damn, you had like the perfect character on a silver platter, and it just doesn't even feel like Nihilux anymore. It feels like this was the scrapped character design that just didn't make it over the mark, but they really wanted this design in the game. That's how it feels like to me. And maybe eventually my mind will be changed, but I really don't see it. I really don't see Nihilux in that form capturing me as much as her original design. But go ahead, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's always interesting to kind of talk about this. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I just wanted to kind of just vent about it because, again, it is one of my favorite characters, and it's just, good lord, what did they do? But maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe you guys love the new design. I don't know. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. There's videos around my head. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.